Hey, hey, chew that way.
Dinner's no fun without Chris here. There's nobody here for me to wing my biscuit at.
Well, Peter, he's been spending an awful lot of time with Brian.
It's not the same.
Anyway, he and Brian have been spending a lot of time together.
Really? You gonna let that slide? Guy throws a biscuit at you?
Good evening, all. Apologies for being so tardy.
Chris, you're not tardy. We tested you twice.
There you guys are. We were wondering about you.
Brian and I have been having a blast. First, we went to a symphony. Then we saw a small independent play with real smoking in it. And then we hit the Quahog Book Festival and went to a Q&A to ask questions that weren't really questions.
Wow, look at my sophisticated young man. You're certainly taking to Brian's example.
If anything, he's teaching me. I mean, not really, but you know.
See, I knew Brian could put Chris on the path to success. Hey, Chris, let's celebrate. There's a new baby panda at the zoo. How about you and me go chuck tater tots at it?
Chuck him at Lois. She'll just sit there and take it.
Oh, Dad, that would have been fine for the old me, but Brian and I have to be going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're off to see an old movie on a temporary screen in a muddy, freezing park.
That sounds awful.
It is awful, but at least parking will be impossible. Bye!
Jeez, I feel like I just lost my son.
I get a skin tag in my crack and it stings when I don't wipe right.
This has been a bad dinner.
There you two are. Sit down and join us.
I can't stay, Mom. Brian's showing me all of his favorite stuff to do.
Getting spooked when the furnace goes on?
We're participating in an autism walk.
Looks like you're doing it right now.
And we may be gone for a while, because after that we're going down to the Civic Center. Michael Ian Black is cocking his eyebrows for 4 hours.
He says the things we don't care to say. Bye!
Man, I'm sick of how much time Chris is spending with Brian.
Probably smooching pickles, because they're a couple of pickle smooches.
It's like he ain't even my son no more, doing all that fancy pants stuff.
Oh, Peter, I know you miss him, but this is what you wanted, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I didn't realize bettering himself meant blowing off his old man. You know what? The hell with this. I want my son back.
Peter, relax. Chris is just going through a phase. He'll grow out of it, just like you grew out of your walk like an Egyptian phase.
Paul was a good man. A good friend. I'll always remember how supportive he was when... I'm sorry. I can't do this. Check it out, Lois. When Chris notices that world's greatest son mug I made, he'll be back on board with his old man in no time. Hey, Chris, what's on the mug?
World's greatest son. This world only has one son. What kind of idiot made this mug?
Everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know it might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
I'm very easily influenced by music. All right, Chris, now I know you're all sophisticated now, but no man can resist the siren call of mentally impaired supermodel Kate Upton.
Sorry, Dad. I'm more of a Catherine Keener man now.
But Chris, you gotta take advantage. The clock's ticking on Kate Upton. She's almost at the end of her window. Yep, we missed it. Come on, get out of here. Sorry, Lois, I need the TV. I gotta win my son back.
What are you talking about, Peter?
Well, you know how Brian's got Chris watching all them fancy foreign films now? Well, I figure I can lure Chris in with this French movie, Le Roquet Trois.
Roquet!
Adrien!
Roquet!
Adrien! J'ai pété les foules! Oh, Cluberlange!
Peter, this is pointless. You wanted Chris to be a better person with a bright future. And thanks to Brian, that's what he has now.
Yeah, but I don't even recognize Chris these days. And I never get to spend time with him. It's like Chris ain't my friend no more.
Thanks for coming to the book club meeting, everyone.
Well, I gotta say, I loved this week's book, Annie Proulx's The Shipping News.
Yes. Very Portnoy's complaint.
I don't What do you mean by that?
Oh, you know, just with the port and the shipping. And of course, in Portnoy's complaint, you've got the guy who's living near the water,
That doesn't sound right.
and he hated the noise from the local port, so he filed one of the very first port noise complaints in maritime law. And for those of us who read the complaints, trust me, they were very warranted.
Brian, can I talk to you over here?
Oh, let's dog-ear this for a sec. Yep, this one gets it.
Brian, what the hell are you talking about? You clearly haven't read either of those books.
Whoa, Chris, now you're starting to sound like Mark Twain, whose real name was Samuel Clemens.
Oh, that is so your go-to. I can't believe you. I thought you were this worldly, sophisticated guy, but you're just a fraud, like Moses.
And the Lord's 11th commandment, Moses gets to be first in line at the buffet.
What?
Oh, seriously?
I know, you guys, it's so lame, but that's what it says.
Why are you doing that? Why are you hucking tater tots at a baby panda?
Because I'm oddly attracted to him and it frightens me.
See, this is why you're so great, Dad. You don't pretend to be someone you're not. You do what you want. You don't care what anyone thinks.
Well, I care what you think. Look, Chris, you're my kid, and I want what's best for you, but I guess I just don't want you to become too good for your old man.
Don't worry, Dad. I could never be too good for you because you're the best. And I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Really? Oh, thanks, Chris. Tater tot? It's fun, right?
Yeah! And the mama panda doesn't do anything about it because she was blinded to make her more submissive.
You're right. You know, Chris, all this started because I was feeling bad about being a failure. But you know what? I got you for a son. So maybe I did something right.
I love you, Dad.
Come on, Chris. Let's go get an $18 Coke at the Terrible Zoo restaurant.
Yay! Sticky tables covered in bees!